What's up, everybody? Sorry, smart. There goes the monetization. Welcome back. We took a week off, but you know, I don't think we missed much. But AEW Dynamite October the 25th, 2023, coming up to Halloween. And the big selling point for tonight, Dylan, if you heard, Tony Khan has a gift for Sting.
Get a gift.
What's it gonna be?
A jacket.
I've heard so much shit. Yeah, a jacket will probably be. But people are like, oh, it's gonna be a Hall of Fame, and Sting's gonna be first inductee. And first of all, we'll get into that in a bit. Other people like, he's bought TNA and he's gonna give it Sting. I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking? What?
If that's
buy a
true,
company and give it to one guy.
if that's true,
Oh
then-
my god.
then they bubble themselves up with CM Punk. That's all work.
Yeah, there's no way he's bought TNA though. I'm not buying that for a second. But
I don't think he could
Yeah.
afford it.
no, I mean his dad probably could. Let's be honest. But
Yeah, how much is TNA gonna go for? Like,
yeah, I mean, how much did he pay for ROH? What was the rumored number for that? It was a few million, wasn't it, for ROH?
it wasn't as much for fucking Final Countdown, was it?
Oh, fucking hell, yeah. But still. Like, that's just goes to show he'll pay that much just for a song, but yeah, I don't think he's going to buy TNA. But last week, I didn't even watch it, to be honest. Well, I take that back. We watched one clip, we both have, haven't we, from that cringy-ass interview, whatever you want to call it.
We're gonna talk about that first.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a bit when we talk about last week's show. But apart from that, I've got notes, but I didn't watch the show because, you know, I didn't see the point really.
I don't know who you could go.
Oh my god, man! What? Like, I don't know what this company's become.
What have you become now that Jericho's gone loose on Twitter with Tony Khan?
Oh, what did he say about WWE beating him? Don't go up your own ass about it or whatever.
Yeah, no. My favorite quote from that, I was literally just listening to Jim Carrey talk about it, was, "Yeah, of course you could bring your Cenas, your Undertakers, and all that, because people get sick of watching your secondary show." I'm like, then what does that say about Collision and Rampage?
Yeah, well, it's like they said in it, NXT, which is the C show, beat their A show because it goes SmackDown, Raw, and NXT, and AEW Dynamite's their top show. But
Yeah.
Yo, Surf, welcome to the stream. I think it's Edge versus Sting at Revolution. Well, we'll get to that in a bit because that was last week's. You heard about that, didn't you? Sting announced his retirement next March at Revolution. That's gonna be his last match.
Yeah, but he's not gonna fight. He's not gonna fight Darby. I don't think that's the way to go.
No, I don't think it is either. But
Because Darby said he doesn't want to wrestle him.
yeah, and I mean, I think there'll be. To be honest, I think it'll be a tag match though. I think him and Darby will. You know, I don't think it's gonna be a single match.
He
I don't
can't
think
do
it
a
will.
singles match.
No.
It'd be like fucking Ric Flair doing a singles match. You saw him do a fucking tag match with his son-in-law.
True, and
Didn't go
against
well.
Edge as well. I mean, I don't know what the story would be there. Really.
That'd be
I don't
Edge and
know.
Christian, wouldn't it?
What, Edge and Christian versus Sting and Darby?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I guess that'd be.
Can you
yeah.
build the storyline up? So there'd have to be some. There wouldn't be a title on the line, but there'd have to be something for Darby to, wouldn't it?
Well, I guess Darby would want to win, wouldn't it, for Sting, because it's his last match and they don't want to lose, you know, in his retirement match.
I guess it's more about pride.
But the other question is, he's announced that that's in March. What, we're in October now. Do you think he has? Well, he's got to have at least one more match before then. He can't just be not wrestling until March.
I guess, yeah. But like, is he retiring from wrestling or is he retiring from in performance? Is he?
Just in ring performance, I think.
All right, and it's not really much of.
But it's Sting as well. He's done this multiple times where he's like, I'm going to retire. And then he gets offered a new contract. But then again, he is older now. He's much older, but.
Yeah, but again, it's like he's retiring from in-ring, so he's probably still going to do stuff on stage. Probably going to still sort of like have Darby's back. He's just not going to have matches. He's just not going to be participating in ring. Like, it's going to be like, he's not going to do things to set up this idea like, oh, he's going to be in ring with this person.
True. Yeah. But it is technically just his contract coming up because he signed 3 years ago, didn't he? It's a 3-year contract, so he could always just sign another one. I don't really care about AEW because of the I hate this fucking emoji thing. Comment. I can't see the comment because of the lack of his women division taste. He buried their momentum, especially Ruby. Oh yeah, we'll talk about the women's division in a bit. Why is it so hard to book at least 2 matches on one? Like, why is he allergic to it or something? Like, he's got.
Well, they don't do well, do they? Because he's bad at booking them.
Yeah, they don't do well because of his booking. That's why they don't do well. The whole show doesn't do well. It starts at one point, it drops by the end. That's not doing well.
Yeah, the fact that you have to like announce MJF multiple times for people to watch, like, he's champ, he should be there anyway.
Yeah, true. But even MJF, I feel like, I mean, obviously he's still got one of the highest rated segments, but This whole
No,
storyline with Adam Cole, it completely feels derailed now.
in my opinion, like if you're world champion, you should be there no matter what. I shouldn't have to like, unless it's something like with the Roman stuff where the story's been set up. That I'm in God mode, I've done so much. It's not like that with MGF. Like
Yeah, true. And with WWE, they have 2 world titles, don't they? The AEW don't have that. It's the AEW title, and then there's a long down until you get to what even is it used to be TNT. It's not TNT, I guess international, or what? I don't even know what the secondary belt is anymore.
women's
No
really.
idea. I guess, yeah, but
Shida's got the belt.
Yeah, Shida's got a belt, thankfully, which we didn't get to talk about last week, but she beat Saraya, didn't she, on the, I think it was 2 weeks ago now, wasn't it, or something
Yeah,
like
she
that.
still hasn't lost it, so we're feeling lucky.
But that just goes to show even more, he only gave it to Saraya because there was in England. That's the only reason why she had the belt. She had it for 3 weeks and then lost it, and it's like, well, okay.
Yeah, I know, it's like, what was even the point then? Like, just so that she could have the win in England, like.
Yeah,
Okay, then build up to it. Then you didn't build up this match. It should have been a one-on-one match. I know why it was a 4-way match. It's because you weren't really doing much with the women anyway. It's like, well, technically I'm giving you 2 women's matches in the pay-per-view. Because there wasn't none of those women's.
No, they weren't. I don't think. No, they wasn't.
No, because Chris Statlander wasn't even there. You're like, why wasn't she there?
Yeah, well, we heard she was going to be on the pre-show, but she wasn't. And I don't watch Collision, but I'm assuming Chris is on Collision because she's not on Dynamite, is she? She's not wrestling on Dynamite.
She better not be on fucking Rampage.
This is why Mercedes Moné is, in my opinion, rejected Tony Khan's offer, sticking with Stardom. Number 2 matches, why don't... Yeah, exactly, like, why would she even want to go there? Like, I don't know why you... Unless it's a big, load of money, I just don't understand why.
Yeah, but if I'm someone like Mercedes and I'm like, I'm not gonna go there because he's not doing 2 women's matches. I put that in my contract. You know what I mean? Because in a sense, like it's beneficial for her to be on American TV, build herself up. So then she's like, well, now I can go back to WWE. Now I've made a name for myself that they know they've made a mistake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but also WWE's changed now, and apparently Triple H is fully in charge of booking now, and Triple H was always a fan of, of Sasha Banks or whatever. So
that's probably it. She's probably like, I'm just gonna go back to WWE.
Yeah, I think that's the whole reason why. Well, I say that, but she did technically appear, didn't she? She was sat in the crowd at all, and
yeah, that might be it. She might just be trying to keep herself in like the Western audience's mind, but like she's not signing anything. She's like, yeah, sure, Tony, I'll show up. I'll be in your crowd. You know what I mean? I'll give you the hype, but I'm not signing. I'm going.
Yeah, because if she signed by now, she would have been showed up by now. I think even if she's still injured, she could still bring her out and do a promo or whatever. So I don't think she's signed. I don't think she has.
And like Tony would sign it even with an injury.
Yeah. Well, like, did you hear what he said about Jade Cargill when he was renegotiating with her? When she gave him the number and then he gave her a bigger number and she still said no anyway. So he was just throwing money at Jade to try and keep her, but she still left anyway.
You know what I mean? That's like me and you were one of the biggest sort of I don't want to say naysays about, but one of the biggest complaints. We were complaining about the way it was with her. I mean, she was just win after win. There was no story. It was all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seemed like the crowd loved her, Tony loved her, everything. For her to come out, because she said it, someone said, why WWE over AEW? Leadership.
Yeah, exactly.
For her to say that, for someone all the fans were back in and Tony was trying, again, apparently throwing money at her, for her to say there's no leadership, that, if Tony's heard that, he's got to, it's got to rile his biscuits, you know what I mean? He's got to, why would she say that? Why, because
it's obvious, because there is none, is there? Everyone's just allowed to do whatever they want. There's no leadership.
I'm trying to think in Tony's mind, oh, why is she saying that? It's not oh, she's saying that because I wasn't willing to pay her all the money she wanted. It's why would she say that? I was offering her double what she wanted, and she still wouldn't come.
And she still left anyway because she knew, I'm not. There's no training. The only school they have is the QT Marshall thing in it or whatever.
Yeah, but I think that's even separate. That's even separate.
It's even separate, yeah, exactly. It's not even AEW related, really, is it?
It's the Nightmare Factory, isn't it? That's
Nightmare Factory, yeah.
That's Cody's.
So if you want to learn, even she said herself, didn't she? CM Punk taught her how to swing a chair because everyone just assumed she knew how to do it. It was probably the same thing with a table spot with fucking Willow and all that shit.
Well,
they just
assume. Fair, I would assume that a lot of them coming into this high performance would know how to do these fucking things.
Yeah, but Jade never had a match until she signed with him. So they should have known this girl didn't have much experience.
Yeah, no, at that you would have went, all right, we're signing her. She's got no experience. What? Who's training her? I'm training her because You can't send her out there without training. Like that's just. You know what I mean? You wouldn't give me a gun and send me out to war, would you? Without any,
Yeah, you should show you how to use it or something. I see Mercedes money signing with TNA. I don't know. I mean, do they have that kind of money? It's the same people saying, "Oh, CM Punk's going to sign." Like, I don't think they have that money to sign CM Punk. And people will say, "Oh, well, he's got enough money; he doesn't need it." Yeah, but at the same time, he's not going to want like a massive downgrade in paying. You know what I mean? To perform in front of 100 people or whatever it is at TNA.
Yeah,
200 maybe.
And like if he signs with TNA, he's gonna like he brought 1 million views to AEW. Like, what will he bring?
But I feel like if he signs with TNA, I feel like WWE said no. But at this point, I'm 95% sure they're fucking teasing the fuck out of CM Punk every week. It's something new, so I'm pretty sure he is debuting. Next month, yeah. In Chicago, they just opened up even more seats. Now it's 15,000. So
something big's happening. They're opening up seats. Like they must, like they're in Chicago. You know what I mean? They don't. From what I remember, like they've not done well in Chicago for a long time, have they? When it comes to performing.
Well, to be honest, the WWE have been. Well, even today they've announced doing a show in Germany next year.
No, but I mean,
to be doing one in Paris as well.
Yeah, but I mean because it's Punk country, they don't get usually as many as they would they?
I'd say maybe 3 years ago they didn't, but these past 2 years they have been kind of a roll. I feel like they sell out nearly every week where they go.
Alright, okay. Guess I'm wrong there. Fair enough.
He's got to be. I mean, not all of Chicago likes Punk, there. Like we've seen when he came back, even when he was in Chicago in AEW, some were booing him, weren't they? But then again, that's maybe just the elite fanboys or whatever.
Yeah, I'll be the ones traveling. The guys that go there every match.
Yeah. I see you showing up at this New Japan Strong pay-per-view this Saturday. Possible, yeah. I mean, she was champion there, wasn't she, until she got injured or whatever. But yeah, let's start with tonight's show then. Starting off, this has been announced, it's the first match. It's MJF versus Juice Robinson for the Diamond Ring. They did the Battle Royale last week and Juice won it, so... Can MJF win it for, the 4th year in a row? Or is Juice Robinson going to get the ring? I don't know. I don't really care, to be honest.
I think it's become like it. That ring has become synonymous with. I forget he has it until he uses it, and I think that's like the key factor with in having it. You know what I mean? Is that he has it, he uses it, but then you forget he's got it. So when he pulls it out, like, oh shit, yeah, he's got the ring. And then you're also like the rep, and then you're also kind of like, why do the refs never think to like double check it? Like, did they not rewatch the matches?
Because they know he's got it.
You know what I mean?
Well, these referees, we know they're fucking stupid, so...
It's like that boxing one I showed you.
But, I mean, he can't win it forever, can he? And I guess you could see the storyline potential in him eventually losing the ring.
But I don't think Juice is the guy to win it.
No, that's what I was about to say, especially with him apparently having a match with, Kenny Omega coming up, Jay White and all this, Samoa Joe's just had the wings as well. It's like, you can't have Juice Robinson pin MJF.
I think the one to win the ring is technically the one who won it the first time. It should be Wardlow.
I was just about to say Wardlow as well. And Wardlow's another one. He's got MJF written on his wrist tape or whatever, so...
You know what I mean?
I think what's going to happen here, Adam Cole's been away for the past few weeks. Have you been seeing that shit at Roderick Strong's house? Apparently he's been held captive or whatever. There's no phone service or anything, and he's just been there delaying surgery for weeks. So Adam Cole's not been on the show, but I think he returns tonight and it helps MJF win, because obviously Bullet Club are going to get involved.
Who's been wearing the devil mask?
Well, storyline logic would say Adam Cole, but...
I disagree.
It's not Samoa Joe.
I think
Can't be
it's
Samoa Joe. MJF, what? Nah, that don't make any sense.
Although, you know what? I have no idea what's been going on with the mask thing. I'm just thinking.
Well, the only time I saw it, he attacked Jay White with a load of people. Like, they ambushed Jay White backstage. Someone with the devil mask, and that's the last time, I think.
Well, I think here's my idea behind it: is go back to when him and Adam Cole becoming friends, and he said, "Don't get me wrong, I'm still a dirtbag scumbag." That's away from the return. Is the turn heel is with the devil mask kind of thing. It's like he commits these sort of heel moves wearing the devil mask. But,
Yeah, but I feel like he's still not. I mean, he's technically a babyface, but he's still going around saying I'm your scumbag. So
yeah,
I don't feel like he would fit. I feel like there's going to be a twist, and if it's just MJF wearing a mask,
Yeah,
it's like, well, why wear the
yeah.
mask? We all know you like this anyway. You didn't need the mask.
Yeah, but he's not doing his dickish thing. You know what I mean? So I think it's gonna get to a point where like we're gonna see him sort of like have the mask and feel like, why are you doing it with the mask? And you know, Adam Cole sort of confronts him like, you either you know, the good guy, or the bad guy kind of thing. Make your choice. You know what I mean? That's
Sir thinks it's Trent Barretto.
Trent?
Trent question mark. I think it's going to be Adam Cole, because then he can explain his bullshit away, because who honestly believes that Adam Cole's been at Roderick Strong's house for 3 weeks and he hasn't left at all and he just keeps delaying his surgery? Like, that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is, how do we know that? Like, is it why? Is like Adam Cole's like trapped in his house? Is it just
because every week they show a 5-minute video and it's like, this week he's mowing his lawn, next week he's cleaning the house and all that shit, and it's like, what?
But like, is Adam Cole not seeing the cameraman going, guys, can you tell Britt to fucking
No, he doesn't acknowledge the camera's there. That's the problem. They don't acknowledge the camera's there the whole time.
I'm sorry, we're out of kayfabe now. We're not in that era. We're not, you know what I mean? We know wrestling is stage and theater.
Yeah.
Don't play to that, you know what I mean? Don't do stupid shit like, because you're like, even back then, it'd be like, how did we get this footage? Like, where did this footage come from?
Yeah, true. But that's the way it is. I mean, you could explain it and being like, oh, he was lying the whole time just to, you know, gain everyone's trust or whatever.
Yeah, but isn't fucking MJF watching this? And MJF's not fucking it. Like,
yeah, and MJF keeps, the way they tease it, MJF keeps trying to phone him and he can't get through to him because of reception. So it seems like Acclaim, they're going to be partnering up with MJF.
Ah, don't get me started. I love that. I love
Maybe
that.
it's Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, Kyle O'Reilly would make sense. Yeah. Even Bobby Fish would make sense, I guess.
I don't see.
That's just someone related to Adam Cole, doesn't it? And then he could be like, oh, well, you know, we're keeping MJF healthy until you come back in and you could beat him for the title.
Yeah.
Maybe
it's. I'd like to think that maybe, like, if you're playing the good game, you're playing the long con. You'd have it connected to someone who's coming in. I don't know. To be honest, the Devil Master, they're playing it all wrong, man. They shouldn't be like. We should sort of like forget Adam Cole. You know what I mean? They shouldn't keep bringing him back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They should have him like, you know, make us sort of like forget, you know, about him, and have like MJF go through like this trial of like trying to like stay the champion, stay the tag team champions, whatever. You know what I mean? And then that moment where like he's the wolves are at him and he's about to take the pin. Boom! Adam Cole's like massive return, and then we're like, oh shit, he's back! Oh my god, I totally forgot about him. Oh my god, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like that's what they should do, and maybe that's what they're trying to do with the Acclaimed. Maybe it's going to be like, you know.
Yeah, and then you can have like that conflict of like Adam, like of MJ being like, you never called, you couldn't answer back. He's like, mate, I was in rehab, I was whatever, or that I sent you a text, and I get it. I changed my number. You know, I was getting crazy text by your boy Max Pastor, stay away or whatever. I mean, you can sort of like turn it.
Surf, no, don't even put that out there. Maybe it's Dolph Ziggler.
Go away. No.
2 months, and we'll probably be seeing Dolph Ziggler because that's when the 90 days are over. There's no doubt he's going to be there, but it's just like, what's the point?
They're not ever going to be anything, because the MJ, if Adam Cole, oh man, Tony Khan's going to forget about it within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Like, what Brian Pillman Jr. is a good example of why Tony Khan can't book.
There's multiple examples, but yeah. Just look how he treated Jade. She's not even had a match yet, and she already feels like a bigger deal than she did in AEW. Yeah,
but like, just proud of him. Like, he was made on their show. He was doing their stuff. He was having great. He was having like, you know, a good sort of feud with MJF. You know, Moxley was bigging him up, and they had a good tag match and all that. And you know, they were running on his namesake and all that. And then they just sort of drop it, forget it. They had a weird storyline with Julia Hart, like they could have been running with, but no, everything just sort of like got dropped. I think like he's made the best move he should have. He's moved to WWE. They also changed his name so that he could make it on his own, which I think was even better move for him.
Well, how many people's that's Coda, Jade, and Brian Pillman? It's 3 so far, isn't it? Who switched from AEW to WWE.
Punk.
Well, yeah, Punk. Yeah, Punk will be, but right now officially it's still 3, isn't it?
Yeah, and then look at the ones that have jumped over to their side.
That's a longer list. Where do you start?
But the only one that's in my head that's making it successful is Adam Cole.
Yeah. I'm trying to think who else.
I want to say Samoa Joe.
I'd say Christian.
Yeah. I want to say Samoa Joe as well, but he's so underused. He's
been in ROH for way too long. That's the issue with Joe's booking.
Yeah, but is he doing anything, Kyrie? Did they even have tape shows?
I think he just beats jobbers on because he's the TV champion or whatever. Tony Khan sucks.
Yes, no, he both sucks and sucks.
In my opinion, Jade never fit in AEW. Just but a lot of people don't. Ricky Starks is another one. He's going to be the next one to leave, no doubt. I'm sure about that. But moving on to the next thing. Tony Khan's gift for Sting tonight. Let's talk about it real quick. What do you think it's going to be?
A jacket.
A jacket. All this for a fucking jacket, imagine.
Well, yeah, I don't know, is it going to be like, oh, I'm going to give you one wish? What, you want a match? I'll give you a match. You know what I mean? What do you want your last match to be?
I think it's going to be that Hall of Fame thing, even though I think it's a stupid idea because they've only had 4 years of a company. But I think he's going to announce a Hall of Fame. He's going to be like, Sting, yeah, you're the first inductee in the AEW Hall of Fame. I think
but they're going to call it a Hall of Fame. Then it's like 2 on the nose.
What the fuck are they going to call it? The Elite Wall or some shit.
Yeah,
the Elite in there.
You're going to join our Elite room.
Elite room.
Elite storage room.
But you know what I mean, though? They have 4 years. That's not long enough to do a Hall of Fame or whatever.
When did WWE start doing a Hall of Fame?
I think it was 12 years after Vince took over.
Yeah, but then
so it was around the late, 95, 96 or something like that.
So that would have been the 90s because he was in charge roughly in the 80s, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think like 82 or 83 he got control.
Yeah, and then you think of WWE as a whole, including back in WWF when his dad had it. How long was that company running for then? As a total, 60 years?
As a total, yeah, a long time, yeah.
So even before Junior had it, it was running for a while. So there was a lot of there was a huge history there. They built a history. 4 years. What would you call that? It's not really a history. It's you know what I mean?
I don't know what you'd call. I mean, TNA did it around 10 years, I think, which makes sense if you had 10 years of history, then.
Yeah, and then you've got with that you can within that 10 year you can this is our 10-year anniversary. This company. Let's celebrate. Let's talk about the people who started it. Let's our MVPs, our top guys, our Hall of Fame kind of thing. Sure. If we're talking, if this was 10 years from now, and he was doing this, I wouldn't be too against it. But yeah, it makes sense. It's an anniversary.
Yeah, it makes sense. But I'm not even on 5 years yet. Austin, welcome to the stream, mate. How's it going? I see Ruby Soho leaving too. His gift is a house mansion. Tony Khan giving him a Sting. Oh my god, maybe it's a belt. It could be a belt.
Oh, it's an action figure I sent you.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, like an exclusive Sting figure. But the Hall of Fame thing, the 4 years, man. They're not even on 5 years yet.
I know what it is.
What?
It's gonna give Sting an unawkward hug.
That's not possible. It's always awkward with Tony.
That's why it's a gift.
But yeah, we'll have to find out tonight, wherever it is. But I mean, they're promoting it as trying to get ratings, so if they underdeliver, it's their own fault. Can't just be a jacket or a belt, because that could literally be a social media post.
Let's compare this kind of thing with something in the 90s. When Mankind was giving Rock a birthday bash or whatever.
Yeah, but that was one wrestler to another. What happened to Tony Khan not being an on-air fucking thing, by the way?
That was another point I was going to make. But you just compare these two sort of situations. That's one wrestler to another wrestler. That's also one really established wrestler to another really established wrestler. Also one storyline that they're building because they're a team. There was an incident. Mankind's trying to make up for it. Gift, talking about his birthday coming up. This is just Tony's giving him a gift out of nowhere for no reason.
Yeah, because he announced his retirement last week, which is happening in 5 months or whatever. And it's like, oh yeah, well, I got a gift for you.
Well, why would you announce it so? Well, I guess 5 months isn't that early, really. You know what I mean? Like,
It depends if they're gonna do like a retirement run with him, where it's like, you know, come see thing, it's gonna be the last time and all that.
Yeah,
but
but
I
then
doubt
he's got-
AEW are gonna do that.
Yeah, but then they've got to do like a world tour with him. They can't just do America. He's got to go to Europe. He's got to come here. He's got to go.
Yeah,
You
but
know,
they don't want to do that, do they?
They're
They've
not
just
going to
done
do that.
one England show, and I don't think they planned the next one next year, but I don't think there's gonna be any more between then, is there?
Bruv, I got that tattooed on me.
Meanwhile, we got WWE announcing Germany shows and Paris shows next year, and it's like, you know,
Well,
Australia.
It's apples to oranges. They've established that they've established the infrastructure to travel that far and produce the product while overseas.
Yeah, but AEW's not going to learn unless they start doing it, are they? How are they going to learn?
Mate, I wish they would be able to fucking do it in the home, like a home first before they start traveling.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, don't bring that production crew on the road
Like,
because
I didn't watch All In live. I watched it in the arena, so I don't know what the production was like. I can't. I know what
I
the
remember
camera.
there was a few missed camera shots and all that. Yeah.
So I don't know what the audio quality was like. You know what I mean? Like what the cuts were like for things.
Maybe Tony Khan gifted him Sky Blue. Isn't she joining House of Black now or something? She's got all like fucking black makeup around her eyes.
Ooh. Nobody what it all means.
Moving on to the next match, we got Hook and Rob Van Dam versus John Silver and Alex Reynolds. Dark Order are heel now, and Rob Van Dam is back. I don't know if he's signed or what, but teaming with Hook. At least Dark Order are on TV. They're gonna lose, but at least they're on TV.
I can't, man. Silver and Reynolds. They're
so good as a tag team.
I don't see them leaving AEW.
No. Well, to be honest, I don't know if they would be used well in WWE.
That's what I'm
Maybe
thinking.
in NXT, they'll probably be good in NXT, but I don't think the main roster they would, you know.
That's what I'm thinking. Like I think they could be main roster in Raw or maybe SmackDown, but they would definitely survive NXT. They would definitely try to be great. But I also think like it's one of those things. It's like I don't think Sean or Triple H would know what to do with him.
No.
Which is a shame because then I take that back. I think Sean would know what to do with them.
There'd be a re-gimmick though. It wouldn't be, you know, because it won't be the Dark Order, would it? So
no. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking literally just Silver and Reynolds go.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I agree. But they would need some sort of gimmick, wouldn't they? That's what I'm saying. Especially in NXT, because NXT is the land of the gimmicks, really.
Yeah, but like, do you need a gimmick? You just throw Silver out there. He'll start something.
Yeah, I feel like you do. I feel like you do because otherwise they're just a tag team. You know what I mean? There's nothing.
Yeah, but it's one of those things like you just send Silver out there. He'll say or do something in a promo, and it gets that bomb.
I'll say this: if Vince was still in charge and John Silver was pushed as a single, he would be because Vince would love it. The meat man shit and all that. He would love that.
Well, he's not tanned enough, is he?
No, but you can always just do fake tan for that, can't you?
Yeah, but that was the thing, wasn't it? Like, who was it? I was talking. Was it Shameless or someone like got really tanned and Vince loved it, and then the tan faded the next time, and Vince was like, "What happened? You look great last time I saw it."
I heard rumors about WrestleMania Japan, possibly one day. I feel like if they're going to travel away from America, it's going to be the UK first. I feel like it has to be, but apart from that, I mean, who knows? Hook and Rob Van Dam match starts first. They've announced on Twitter Surf that MJF versus Juice, that's the first match. So they're trying to, you know, gain the ratings, aren't they, really?
Right, that's I don't think Tony knows how to book a. I know he doesn't know how to book a match, but like, does he not know how to structure a fucking show? But
I mean, if he does like a continuous story throughout the show, you know, like MJF's the first match, but then it's like something happens. It's like, oh, we're gonna hear from MJF at the end of the show or some shit.
Yeah, but
you know
what I would do is I go, oh, I'm just gonna be the first match. Or something happened. The match is being postponed to the middle.
Yeah, you could do that as well. Yeah.
I'll tell you know, we're gonna wait and see, but that match is at least gonna be at the end of the show. That's what I would do because it's like he's one of your biggest fucking draws, and you're putting him on first. It's like.
Well, I think he is the biggest draw, isn't it? I mean, Adam Copeland, whatever, isn't really drawing in TV ratings. They're still the same.
He's not even
number.
drawing in the crowd.
Oh no! Have you seen those fucking? Oh my god, man! It's crazy.
Why is no one talking about this?
No, they are, but the defender's like, oh, well, you know, it's the hard cam side. It's like, yeah, so you don't have to block out the entire half of the arena for the hard camera, do you?
You don't block it out.
No, they don't.
Those are tickets that have been sold, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, keep running these big arenas. Just do smaller ones.
I mean, in this company, why is like someone like Adam who's come in and oh fucking hell, it's worse than I thought because he's got to have thought that way.
Oh yeah, he's definitely got a reality check. Especially those rumors are correct where he's apparently pissed off with Ricky Starks because of that promo and shit.
That I don't get. Like, why would he get pissed off at that? If he really did get pissed
maybe he's sensitive about his eyes. Maybe he didn't like people bringing them up.
I guess no one's brought them up before, but like, I've never noticed that issue with his eyes though until fucking.
Well, I noticed him when he used to do the spear, but I thought that was intentional, wasn't it? He was trying to look, you know, crazy just before he hits the spear.
Yeah, but like, I never like took it as like, oh, they are bug guys. You know what I mean? He always just looked like Edge.
True. But I mean, if it is true and he took, you know, offense to it, he'll fit right in with this roster because they're all like that card and it's so thin-skinned. They can't take any criticism.
Maybe that's what he's done. He's come in thin-skinned. Like, I'm gonna be thin-skinned. I'm gonna be a diva.
Maybe, yeah, that's possible.
I could never get away with that in WWE, but like here I can.
Taking notes from Chris Jericho, I was like, all right, I'll come in here and do what Jericho was doing.
And get paid stacks for it.
Yeah.
He's only gone there just so he can have his match with Christian retired.
Yeah, true. That's Christian's the main reason, isn't it? The only women's match on the show, we got Hikaru Shida defending a title against Ruby Soho. Again, you know, two good women wrestlers here. I'm a fan of them both, but I mean, how many times have we seen it? I feel like I've seen this match already. The Outcast, you know, feuding with Shida and Britt Baker.
See, this match would be fine if fucking Ruby wasn't part of the faction, because I don't think we've had this match.
We had some sort of combination of it.
Yeah, but I mean,
maybe
like this Ruby.
Oh yeah. But you know, there's gonna be some sort of bullshit going on. I don't know what's going on in the Outcast right now, but
sexual assault from what I've seen on Twitter. With Tony Storm, and people are praising it.
Well, yeah, of course they are.
You know what I mean? If a guy did that, oh fucking hell, it'd be hell to pay. "Quote unquote" fit woman does it. Well, let's see how far this goes.
I think Shida should keep the belt.
100%. Unless Britt or Tony, forgot over Tony's second name.
Storm.
Not Tony. Oh, Jamie Hayter.
Jamie Hayter's not coming back till next year, I don't think.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got to go to All In.
I'm not going all in just to see Jamie Hayter.
You're going all in to see Jamie Hayter.
I know. There's got to be at least 5 people to go to see.
You're going to see Jamie Hayter.
Dylan, look at the state of this company right now. What's it going to be like in a year?
Jamie. She's going to be my wife.
MJF's going to leave in January. Then what?
Yeah. Samoa Joe.
But if he's even on the fucking card.
Christian. Adam. Edge. The Acclaimed.
I don't know. Even the Acclaimed. I don't know. I already saw him. I saw him win the trios titles. It's the peak.
They didn't win them that night, did they? They just...
Yeah. They beat House of Black.
You
don't even remember.
No, Jesus.
He don't even remember. He bought the foams and everything.
It was that sort of like transcendent. It cannot be contained in my vessel. It was that great. Yeah. You're right. There isn't much.
No, there isn't. But maybe they'll turn it around. All they need to do, literally, just have Tony being the money man. Have someone else book the fucking show. And let's see what happens. But no, he won't do that, because this has been his fucking dream since he was a kid, and now he gets to, you know, play around with his dad's money and shit. He can do whatever he wants. He's not going to step away.
And the fact that it's a private... Like, how long can it last, like, that money? Like, when's it... Like, someone has to step in, like...
Well, the person... It'll be his dad to step in, really, won't it? Who else can step in? Yeah, but
his dad's just making bank, and this is like... What, is it? If this is like a drop in the bucket of the money that he has and makes on a daily basis or whatever, then is he ever going to step in? Like, how much...
I don't know.
You know what I mean? How much is enough? Like, when does he look at his bill and go, that's a fucking big bill, that, for wrestling? Yeah,
especially when they're not bringing the money back in.
You know what I mean? Like, he's money coming in, money coming out. There's big deficit there, you know what I mean?
Ruby should leave AEW. I see Britt leaving AEW too. Britt versus Becky Lynch. Yeah, I mean, Britt, there's a lot of matches for Britt in there. Charlotte, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, Asuka.
Baylor. Kairi Sane.
Yeah, there's a lot. Same with Ruby. Oh, Ruby's already. I feel like if Ruby went back, they'd probably pair her up with Liv and what's the other girl? The girl who's doing the Viking gimmick now. They'll probably pair them back up together.
The Ruby Squad, right?
The Riot Squad or whatever. Yeah.
Well, I don't think that, like, if she was good, that wouldn't be the first thing they did. I think that'd be like the build up to them coming back together.
Probably. But to be honest, I don't see Britt going.
No.
I feel like she's getting paid a lot already by Tona.
Yeah.
And maybe she doesn't want to go to NXT. Maybe she feels like she's above that. I don't know. I'm just assuming.
Yeah, but I think like her going to NXT would be really important because, like, it's not just a matter of we're gonna train, because you have to be trained their way. You know what I mean? Like, they do things.
Yeah, where the cameras are and stuff. Your entrance.
They'll do something different
as
as well. But not only that, it's like you're coming in, you're going to be working with younger talent as well. So you're going to be teaching as well as being teached.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like they're going to say, "Oh, you need to go to, like, promo class 101 or whatever." So they'll be like, "No, go to the training ring, go in ring, learn where the camera spots are, teach the other kids how to perform as well." You know what I mean? Like that's one of the aspects you have to remember when you go to these things. You go to these things, especially if you're already sort of established. Like,
sure,
there's a secondary. In my mind, there should be a secondary reason why you're sending someone who's already established somewhere like that. You know what I mean?
Well, even the way they're treating NXT now, it's not really a downgrade, is it? Because they have Becky Lynch on there, and they've had John Cena's been on there now, Undertaker.
That's what they're trying. I think that's what they're trying to make. They're trying to make this show where it's like this is where new history gets made.
True. And also the TV rights as well. They're trying to get a better deal. And they're nearly beating Dynamite by ratings as well, so they're doing something right, I guess.
Not that fucking hard, mate.
Next thing, we got Chris Jericho interview with Renee Paquette. I mean, Renee Moxley good, I should say. Sorry, I said that wrong.
Renee Moxley good.
I don't care about this. Jericho as a face, meh. I don't really care, but,
He's ruined his career.
Oh, yeah, he did that a while ago.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know who's worse on Twitter, him or Tony Khan.
I'm going to say Tony Khan because he's the actual boss.
True. But, like, then you look at someone like Jericho, who's been in the business enough. Like, he's not necessarily social media. He's had media training from WWE. He's got to at some point.
Yeah, but he's at this point now where he just thinks, everything he does is great and he can't take the criticism, kind of.
I guess, yeah.
And I guess partly he knows, Vince is sort of gone, so, I think Triple H should bring him back for Hall of Fame, but he's not going to bring him back and, push him to the top of the card or anything like that.
Probably, yeah. But what do you do with him, though? Like, what is he doing?
I don't know at this point.
I mean,
I really don't know. Like, you bring him in now and again for like a match or two, but he won't take that. He wants to be on the show all the time.
But the thing is, like, he's gone from one faction to another faction with massive runs, and now he's going to go into his solo. You know what I mean? And it's not even like he's going into like his solo part of his career in AEW, and he's like going one-on-one with Sammy Guevara. It's Sammy Guevara and fucking Don Callis and
Konosuke and Hobbs.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, it should have just been Sammy. You know what I mean? It should just be like Sammy.
It's overcomplicated. And now he's teaming with Omega, so he's not even by himself anyway. He's still, partnering with people.
You wouldn't really want to be on his own anyway, would you?
No, but I'm just saying that's what he can't be on his own, can he? He's just proven the last 4 years he's always surrounded by someone.
Exactly.
But let's just talk about this real quick. We got Young Bucks and Hangman defending the titles against the Hardys and what's his name? Brother Zay now. One of the I forgot the name. What the fuck would he even called now?
Oh, a Private Party.
Private Party, that's the one, yeah. Don't give a shit about this match. Whatever. Young Bucks and Hangman win.
Is Kenny like falling out with the Young Bucks?
Well, he's still going after Konosuke, and he's teaming up with Jericho and shit.
I thought he was finished with Konosuke, because if I remember correctly, he was like, I will put that part of my past behind me. You can't choose your family.
We heard what he said last time. Let's just move past the CM Punk thing the same night it goes out, and, exactly.
Maybe he thought that interview was going out a bit later.
Maybe, yeah. It comes out the same day and it's like, oh well. And then I guess this is the main event tonight. Bryan Danielson and Claudio against Orange Cassidy and Okada. Tag team match.
Are they still doing fucking Claudio Casarola?
Yeah, but the whole thing's stupid because Bryan's the face, but the BCC is still heels. But now he's in this match against two faces. It's fucking stupid. It's so stupid. And apparently they're doing Orange versus Moxley again because Orange has the belt back, didn't he? Did you see it as he beat Ray Phoenix for the belt? So now Orange has the belt. So literally nothing's changed. Moxley beat Orange for the belt.
Oh no, there's been
injured.
No, don't you get it? There's been like a change with the belt and all that. I mean, it's not just been between these two guys. There's been a third guy in the middle. Yeah, for like what 2 fucking weeks. What?
Yeah, he wasn't even planned. He only got the belt because Moxley got injured.
Yeah, because the ref couldn't fucking go. Oh shit! I think I should like end this match. You know what I mean? I'm technically the guy in charge of this match. If something goes wrong, I've got to get.
We were going to talk about last week, but he was announcing Moxley for a match, and then he did it during the show, didn't he? He's like, "Oh, Moxley's not cleared." So it's like, why the fuck were you announcing Moxley for a match 3 days before? Did you only clear him the night of? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I guess the idea is, we're going to announce him because he should be clear by then.
Well, shouldn't you clear him first and then announce them?
Well, I think that's the thing. Like they were gonna check him on the night, thinking, take 7 days, whatever. Let's check it out. Doctors checked him. Went, no, he's not. I'm not comfortable. It's a confident doctor's checked him and gone.
Yeah, but literally, this was gonna be his first match back since the concussion. Yeah. You should check him before you announce that he's gonna be having a match.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying in their mind, they think, it's gonna be piss easy.
That proves how piss poor it's managed. Then let's just wait till the night of. Oh yeah, by the way, we'll announce it on live TV that it's, he's not cleared.
Like, I don't forget. It can't be part of like their script. It can't be like,
no, it was Tony Khan announcing it, and it didn't lead to anything. So yeah, it wasn't part of the show.
Was it used to build ratings? Like, Brock's gonna be. He's not gonna be there because they know he's not clear, but they're gonna say he's gonna be clear.
Well, if they're doing that to build ratings, that's shit. Because then people are like, well, these guys are lying. Why would I tune in next time?
Yeah, well. Full of shit. Eventually, some of it's that's Tony's motto. It seems to be.
Yeah, it's just so badly run. But yeah, I guess that's the main event. I don't really care who wins, to be honest. But yep.
Does anyone care? Like Orange Cassidy's just so black, and I do. I would like the guy. I like the guy. I really am a fan of.
It's the whole booking of the show. It's like it's just Orange. Just look at everyone. Like everyone just feels like meh. Like whatever.
Back to that first 2 years of this company.
Yeah, most of it was during the pandemic as well, and it's still,
In my mind, it's like, what changed? And I don't know whether this wrestling got worse or WWE weapons got better.
Yeah, I think it's a mix of stuff. WWE got better. Cody left.
You know what I mean? It's like, because we go back 2 years and we're doing this, and we're fighting the WWE fans about AEW. I mean, we're fighting like those marks about how like, it's the best story ever, it's the WWE. And now it's like reverse, you know what I mean? We've gone from taking on the left side to now fighting on the right side.
Yeah. And I wish I would fight for both sides, but I can't fight for AEW. Like, what is there to fight for? MJF and Adam Cole was good, then he got injured. He got injured, and now it's completely derailed. CM Punk's fucking gone. What else is there? Like, what? They brought Edge in. Yeah,
Did you fear for your life?
Did you fear for your life?
Come on, between us boys. Come on, tell us.
Oh my god.
Jamie, did you fear for your life that night? Did you? I don't.
Where's the footage? Well, the dirt sheets, like, there's cameras all around Wembley, it was recorded. Where is it then? Let's see Tony fearing for his life. Let's see it.
Prove us all wrong. Prove us all wrong, please.
Yeah. Well, he ain't gonna go, because like Jim Cornette said, his lawyers probably told him to say that in case Punk decides to sue, but, I guess Punk just wants to move on.
Even if Punk decide to sue, like, whatever, like, I don't think he will, because he's had a bad time with lawyers.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But even if he does, like, if Punk knows, well, I was there, I know what happened. Even if you do have it on tape, like, I know what happened. I show the tape. You just vindicate me. So, like, that threat doesn't make sense unless it's like, we have to say something to the fans. Let's say this lie. We never have to show it.
Yeah, but then why would you potentially, like, see down the road he comes back to the company? Why would you just go out there and lie about, I've heard from my life?
He won't. I think that bridge
Yeah,
is well.
but look where we are now. 10 years ago, we were like, oh, he's never going back to WWE. And now we're probably a month away from him coming back. And it's
Well,
like, you know.
I think it's a matter of perspective now for him and for us. It's like, we're like, oh, he'll never go back to WWE. He's in, and then we've seen how he got treated. And he's seen how it is. He's like, the grass is not great over here. This is how a show is run without like a leader like Vince, someone who, yeah, he's cracking a whip, yeah, he's taking risks with your lives, sort of, you know what I mean? He's doing this, but at least I'm more moderately safe. I'm more treated with respect. There's not infighting every 5 minutes.
No. And let's not forget the reason, one of the main reasons why he left, because he never got time off, did he? He kept getting rushed back after injuries and all that.
Again, that's what happened here.
Yeah, but look at WWE now, like, there's loads of part-timers, loads of people allowed, like, you know, it's not the same thing anymore. They're not even doing 5 shows a week anymore, so it's not like a constant fucking, you know.
Yeah,
so like you said, I think the AEW thing's changed his perspective on it, definitely, no doubt.
And I think that's to credit AEW, is like that WWE have to change the way they work as a business in another sense.
Yeah, true. AEW definitely had an impact on WWE, because even remember the first year they were signing everyone to big money contracts on the WWE. Even signed Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson to like $1 million a year until they ended up regretting it and, you know, firing them or whatever. But they were throwing money out at everyone, and then they realized AEW wasn't a threat, and they just, you know, they backed away a little bit.
Yeah, but I don't mean like they backed away because they weren't a threat, but they look like, you know what, the things that they're doing for the wrestlers now, like time off, you know, better healthcare sort of thing. They went, you know what, that is the better thing we should be giving them. You know what I mean? We can't.
True.
You know,
and the pandemic probably stopped them from, you know, doing as many shows as they wanted.
Yeah, they probably realized
Thunder Rosa is ready, according to her ex account. I thought she'd been ready for a while. We saw her in the first episode of Collision 5 months ago, whatever it was, when she walked into Tony Khan's office. Like,
literally at the start of Collision.
Yeah, I think she's been ready for a while. I think it's the booking that hasn't been ready for her, because, you know. But yeah, bring Thunder Rosa back, definitely.
Thunder Rosa.
But yeah, I got the notes for last week's show, even though, you know, we didn't watch it, but we'll just go through it real quick. Jay White beat Pentagon, which, you know, whatever. Shida won a match as well. Wardlow beat Dolph Ziggler's brother, and he has MJF written on his wrist tape, and then Tony Schiavone tried interviewing him, and he pushed Tony down. So I don't know if... Is Wardlow supposed to be a face or a heel? I don't know. I guess maybe a heel, because MJF's a face.
He's a face. He's a face because...
He pushed Tony down, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a face thing to do in my book. You know what I mean?
Yeah, in our book it is, yeah, but in, you know, the Glue Eater's eyes or whatever, they love Tony, don't they? He was a part of WCW, Dylan. He was part of my childhood.
How old are these Glue Eaters, man?
Well, the age is usually like, what? I'd say around 28 to 34, isn't it? I think that's the common age for an AW fan.
I'm 28 and I don't think I ever saw an episode of WCW.
Well, no, but we just missed it, didn't we, really? If we were a few years older, we would have been watching it.
Yeah, but I'm 28 and you're saying the average age is 28.
28 to 34, I'd say, yeah. Like a 6-year gap.
Maybe it's the fact that I'm from the UK and I don't forget. Did it ever air over here? Like,
yeah, but obviously it was 1 o'clock in the morning or whatever.
Did I? Yeah, definitely. I remember watching WWE back in the day.
Yeah, same, but not WCW. Well, I mean, it ran till 2001, didn't it? WCW. MJF and Kenny had a thing backstage, and 13 days is when he breaks Kenny's streak. So I don't know if Kenny's going to challenge him before then or what. I don't know, but Kenny versus MJF's coming up.
Fuck. Hell, that's going to be a fucking slog. Because I'm sorry all you looters out there. Your boy Kenny can't cut a promo to save his goddamn life.
No, he can't. He can't. But the match should be decent, but there's no story really. Watch his 13 day. I'm gonna break your title streak. That's
like a Kenny Omega promo is like watching really bad anime dub.
It's even worse when he was a heel and he was just cosplaying as Triple H and all that shit, and he was just, oh my god.
Someone must have pointed that out to him, and he's gone, no, like it's clear.
Intentionally, they ripped everything else off the fucking Click, didn't they? So it was probably intentional.
Well, yeah, obviously, because the fucking Young Bucks are clearly fucking Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, exactly. Protecting
his finish, might I add. Protecting his finish. What? I wish I could be flying the wall because they definitely must have watched that. They've seen that clip.
Oh yeah.
And
No,
they
I want to be a
know.
fly on a wall to Shawn Michaels hearing about Tony Khan's fucking, tirade or whatever on Twitter.
Shawn Michaels is a good Christian man. He's probably said that.
Did you see when he was tweeting out, "Oh, that's why he's not going to win Booker of the Year"? Booker of the Year for what? Dave Meltzer. I doubt Shawn Michaels gives a flying fuck if he wins or not from Dave Meltzer.
Like, they chat shit about Dave Meltzer. I was reading stuff about someone chatting shit about Dave Meltzer.
Probably, but it's like, who cares if Dave Meltzer says he's Booker of the Year or not? Who cares? What the fuck?
You know, it's like the fucking Academy is announcing the best movie. I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah, who cares? Like, you decide if the film's good or not. Who gives a fuck?
You know what I mean? It's decided by a bunch of old men. It's not done by
yeah,
like,
well, this is just one old man, isn't it? Just one guy who claims to be a genius about wrestling. That's it.
Yeah, you ever wrestled? I would love to see you in the ring.
Never wrestled. Kenny Omega beat Kyle Fletcher, or what his name is, from Aussie Open. And then Hobbs explained why he attacked Jericho. Did you hear about this? Because Jericho years ago at a house show told his grandmother to shut up. That's why he attacked him. 4 years into the company, now he decides, I'm going to attack Chris Jericho.
I guess this was the opportunity, you had the chance, isn't it? Hobbs has been busy, you know what I mean?
What, for 4 years? I think there's been more than one chance for him to attack Chris Jericho.
Yeah, but, for that first year, he was with Team Taz.
Yeah.
They were doing shit. They were doing shit for a while, and then it was him and Ricky for a while. Then he was biting Ricky. And then he was told never. Then he just didn't show up. I don't know what he was doing.
Yeah, but if we look at it in kayfabe, wouldn't Hobbs be like, well, I'm not being used.
Well,
I'm going to attack Jericho.
You got to think. Jericho's had an army at his side at all times for the last.
Yeah, but it's Hobbs.
Against 5 other men. I'm sorry, 5 other men. Jake Hager.
Jake Hager's the only match he's going to have. He could easily take out 2.0 and Garcia. Let's be honest. So Jake Hager, yeah, possibly would,
Yeah, but then you got Sammy in the mix, and he ain't got a chance. So you take that
Sammy again. Hobbs will just launch Sammy away.
You take that Sammy.
Talk about kayfabe here, not a real live fucking fight or whatever.
Yeah, but you got 5 guys on one, right? Maybe
it's Hobbs. He's powerhouse Hobbs for a reason.
Shut the fuck up, JB. You're using Cluey logic.
I'm using his muscles as logic. We're gonna size of him.
You've always got to bring it to his muscles.
Well, yeah, have you seen them? They're fucking massive. I'm glad Hobbs is being used, because how many times we've been on here, like, where's Hobbs? Where's Ricky? Where's this guy? I'm glad he's being used.
Yeah,
so.
Just get ready for next. Enjoy it while you can for these 2 weeks, because we're going to be saying the same tune after that. Like, where's this? Where's this? Where's that? And it's like,
who knows? He's got 3 TV shows, but who knows?
It's got 3 TV shows.
Guy, Lance Archer won a squash match last week as well, so Lance Archer's back. Doing nothing, just doing the same thing like he always does, but he's on TV.
It's a shame Jake the Snake can't be there.
He can't, God. I thought he could. Jake's doing conventions and all. I think he's fine.
I thought he was still sick. I'm thinking of, what's his name? Hacksaw.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
So why the fuck isn't Jake? Like, I base split up now. Is he not? He's kind of willing to pay for his fucking bus fare? Like,
no idea.
God, I hate this company.
Sting, like I said, announced his retirement for Revolution next year.
Hey, Stinger.
And then here's where we get into it. Nick, what the fuck's his name? Not Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne and his mom sit down interview with JR, which was so fucking stupid. Everything about this, like, it started off fine, they had the normal shot, but even if you take away the cringy acting, who was filming this? Why was it shooting the fucking ceiling? Like, oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. I've blocked out my memory. I don't remember what the fuck they said, do you?
Right, from what I could gather is, she's like, oh, why are you acting like this? Why are you treating Darby like this? Darby's been really good to us, all this. When he's like, it's always been about Darby, it's always been about Darby, now it's about me. That was the gist of it. Again, I'm like, why is Mum? His mum's not a TV personality. His mum's not really been a factor other than, like, being at ringside for 1 or 2 matches. It should have been Darby there.
Yeah, it shouldn't even have a name either, it's just Nick's mum.
You know what I mean?
Have a name.
Like, oh, it's so fucking cringy. It's like, Darby should have been there. Darby should have been like, what's your issue? Why are you doing this? And the Creed would be like, look, all the time. And it's a story that could be told like, look, my dad looked like you better. You know what I mean? He treated you better than he did me, his son. I mean, I don't know if I've got to live in my dad's shadow. I've got to live in your shadow as well.
Yeah, but this whole thing's been. Remember when he got assaulted by Swerve and AR Fox?
That's another
and
thing
Darby
as well.
Forgave Darby, and then
yeah, that could be another thing
gone.
that he could have been like, then you forgave J.R. Fox after the. Like, there's a story that could be told there, all right? And if they were smart enough, this is a way to build Nick. And then you have at the end of the interview, you just have a hand placed on Wade's shoulder. The camera pans up, and it's just our TNT champion, Christian, going, "It's okay, son."
Well, yeah, he's already joined him now, though, hasn't he? He's already
Yeah,
joined
but you know what I mean. But like just reaffirming that fact that he's the father figure of these guys.
True. But what is it you said to me the other day? It's like, it's too early for Nick, innit? Like, why are they trying to do this fucking mum thing? Like, we'd barely even know the guy anyway. What the fuck?
That is way too early, but like, if you're gonna do this, like, Darby's the key to start.
Yeah, true.
That you've already got some age. You know what I mean? And there's such a big, interesting story there, because like, Christian has this group, and he's got to deal with Edge, so he's like, but he doesn't want to, you don't want to forget about, Darby. So the way to keep Darby involved with Christian is to have him facing Nick. You know what I mean? Then you got Edge and Christian with Luchasaurus. You got Luchasaurus and Christian with Edge, or Adam Copeland. Sorry,
Adam Copeland.
So that when like the thing ties over with Adam and that, like, it sort of turns to like, okay, now we're gonna deal with Darby. Maybe Darby and Adam team up, and maybe there's like a moment where like everyone turns on each other, and then Christian and Edge are together once more.
Maybe. Surf says Hobbs fits in WWE. I agree. Yeah, he would fit in WWE.
Vince would have loved him.
Yeah, true.
You've got to think Vince was definitely watching the show at one point and going, I want him, I want him, I want him, I want him.
Yeah, well, there's probably people coming up to him, isn't it?
And Triple H is like, you just want big men. Big.
It's only a few in AEW. It's like 3 or 4, isn't there?
Big, meaty men.
They had probably had people coming up, like, Vince, you want to keep behind this guy.
Shows up, don't want him anymore. He was not big, he was not meaty.
Oh yeah, in the main event last week, Juice Robinson won that Battle Royale to face MJF tonight for the ring.
Shoot me now, because couldn't care less about Juice.
Nope. But I will say this, he is outshining Jay White, because Jay White cannot cut a promo at all. He just talks in circles, like, what the fuck?
Too much.
He don't say anything. He just...
I'm telling you now, this would be the perfect time for Wardlow to have won that and then to fight MJF. Give MJF that loss. You know what I mean? So that it's like, he's lost. He's got that loss. Like, I think they should have waited until Adam was ready to come back to then have him have this loss. So when he's got like defend the title or whatever, again Adam comes back, helps his friend keep the win. You know what I mean? He's like, and it reinforces that idea, like, I do need friends. You know what I mean? And maybe you could have a moment where like MJF sort of reconnects with Wardlow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or at least tries apologizing to him or whatever.
And then, because I like MJF and Wardlow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a story to be told there, especially with MJF being,
Yeah, if they're gonna turn face, you know what I mean? There's a good story there.
Yeah, I agree, but it just depends how they tell it.
It's bad booking.
Bad booking. But yeah, anything else you want to talk about, or?
I don't know. I don't watch the show anymore. I don't know what to do.
There's nothing to tune in for, really.
I think the things that I want to tune in for, I so badly like done are so covered in the other shite that I don't want to have to watch. You know what I mean? Like Silver and Reynolds and Ricky Starks or MJF. Like, I don't want to wait for so much shitty wrestling. And yeah, I can skip, but I'm like, I don't want to have to work to get the stuff I want. I want to be entertained. Why do I have to work to be entertained?
True, that's the AWA, innit? You got to do your own research as well.
You know what I mean? Like, playing video games does not work. You know what I mean? The playing is the entertainment.
True. Sure, there.
I got nothing else to say. Check Twitter.
Yeah, I checked. There's nothing really.
No, just a bunch of guys fighting at Five Nights at Freddy's show.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. And someone at TNA dressed up as Pinhead, I guess.
Don't know.
Shotzi.
Oh, shots there.
Shotzi. Boom, baby. Got it right.
Alright, we'll end the stream there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure you like and subscribe if you're new. Check out those social links down below. Until next time, peace out. And